Hey guys, as HVAC business owners, we all have days like this, right? But the struggling HVAC contractor, this is a matter of life and death. The rest of us, maybe it's a matter of lost profit opportunities. But do you know what the biggest waste of money is today in HVAC? It's overpaying your advertising. It's paying for all these leads, HVAC leads, unnecessarily. And when you find out what the financial burden is for this unnecessary advertising costs and unnecessary discounts and other promotional costs, what that actually costs you in bottom line profits, well, it's going to sting a little bit. But let's talk about that just a little bit more. How much of your time in the field has to be converted into dollars just to pay this guy? Now, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad guy, but I don't think he wants you to know what I'm about to share with you. In fact, I'm sure he doesn't understand what I'm about to share with you. HVAC needs advertising too. We're not that different, but the reality of it is we are much more powerful and need much less of it than we actually understand and realize. So let's talk about your true marketing power. Where is it located at? Well, it's right here. It's your frontline team. It's your service techs. It's the guys and gals out there every day working with your customers. That's where your opportunity is. That's where your marketing efforts should be focused. So you're paying right now for more customers, and you're not properly taking care of the ones that you have now. Look at the struggling HVAC contractor, for example. He may run 5, 6, 7 calls a day. What's he averaging? $250, $300, whatever he's averaging per day. To run all these calls, he's having to pay for these leads to get out there. And he's only grossing, $1,500, $2,000 a day? So let's look at the next generation HVAC entrepreneur. He or she's running 3 to 4 service calls per day. Maybe they're averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of $850 per ticket. That's right, $850 per ticket. $2,500 a day, $3,400 a day, more. And get this, no overtime needed. No advertising required. Just by taking care of the customers that they had, they're making more money and they're wasting less. Now guys, this is just the tip of this iceberg. There's a lot to this. First of all, you are overpaying on your advertising. If you're a traditional contractor, unless you really have this dialed in, your service tickets are too low. And guess what? Your equipment sales leads aren't fully executed. I don't mean they're not being passed off. They're not fully executed, primed, ready for the sale. There's a lot to this that your team can put in place that by the time that comfort advisor walks through the door, that customer is ready to invest with a system from you. Currently, your customers are underserved. They're not really being taken care of properly, and you don't even know it. Your technicians, well, they're not going to sell because they're not salespeople, right? That's not who they are. You're always struggling to keep your guys busy during the off season, aren't you? You are currently losing big in the profits category. When you start to summarize all the lost opportunity in just the business that you have, the money that you're wasting and losing add up significantly. Add in the fact that your poor service technicians seasonally, they are overworked. You're burning them out. And your month-to-month sales do not match your month-to-month expenditures. They're all over the place. One month you're up, the next month you're down. You know, it goes with the weather. And you, the owner, are overwhelmed trying to keep all this stuff together, and you know it. I want to talk to you about the new consultative service technician process. I say new because there's programs out there that profess to do this, but I want to talk to you about something powerful. Rob Marshall, famous director, said that the hardest part about directing is getting everyone on the same page. I want to invite you to a free webinar. We're going to show you how service techs that refuse to sell would not only get on board with this process, but in most cases, excel. We're going to show you how customers buy more because not only do they feel in charge, they understand what they're investing in. We're going to show you how to make more profits with less effort. We're going to show you the psychology behind this particular process and what makes it so different from everything else out there. We're going to show you how to utilize this process to stay busy year-round, not just during the peak seasons. We're going to show you other tools that you can utilize today so that you can get started making more money tomorrow, and we're going to show you a whole lot more. Look guys, you can break free today. You don't have to be the struggling HVAC contractor of yesterday. It's time to step up, claim your true power, and embrace the next generation HVAC entrepreneur. You know the drill. Click the link and come on in.